Have you ever felt that being kind and generous could sometimes backfire? What if your endless giving leaves you emotionally drained, financially stretched, or even puts your well-being at risk? Today, we're uncovering the hidden dangers of being too nice, from unmet expectations to being taken advantage of. Let's explore how kindness, without boundaries, can lead to unintended consequences, and what you can do about it. The hidden costs of being too kind. We're often told that kindness is a virtue, that putting others before ourselves makes us better people. But here's the question no one asks: can being too kind actually harm us? The world isn't always a place of equal exchange. Sometimes, the energy, time, and resources we pour into others leave us feeling empty, frustrated, or even resentful. Today, I'll share 8 surprising ways being overly nice can backfire, along with 4 powerful strategies to protect yourself from being taken advantage of. Let's dive into the first point. 1. You'll have unrealistic expectations of others. Have you ever found yourself giving endlessly to someone, only to feel disappointed when they don't reciprocate? It's a common trap. The Stoics teach us to accept things as they are, not as we wish them to be. When we give with strings attached, whether consciously or not, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Imagine this. You spent hours helping a friend move, expecting that when you need help, they'll do the same, but when the time comes, they're suddenly too busy. Sound familiar? It's human nature to hope for reciprocity, but the reality is, not everyone will meet your expectations. Worse yet, when you're always the one giving, people start to take it for granted. They assume you'll handle everything, your responsibilities, their responsibilities, and more. And when you're stretched thin, who's there to take care of you? The truth is, people aren't necessarily letting you down. They're simply prioritizing their own needs. As they should. The Stoics remind us that true peace comes from emotional detachment, giving without expecting anything in return. It's a practice that frees your mind and protects your emotional well-being. 2. People will start to expect too much from you. Have you noticed how quickly people adapt to patterns? If you're always the one who steps up, others will expect you to keep doing so. It's like setting an unspoken contract. I'll handle everything, and you don't have to lift a finger. Here's the problem. When you give too much, you create a comfort zone, not just for yourself, but for those around you. They stop taking responsibility for their own tasks because they know you'll take care of it. Over time, this erodes their independence and drains your energy. Think about it. Would you want someone to constantly rely on you without ever offering support in return? The Stoics teach us that balance is key. Moderation in giving allows you to maintain control over your actions and prevents unhealthy habits from forming. 3. Your own goals will be overlooked. When you prioritize everyone else's needs over your own, something important gets lost. You, your dreams, your goals, and your well-being take a backseat. The Stoics emphasized the importance of living by reason and virtue, setting boundaries, and putting your own responsibilities first. Ask yourself, are you running away from something within you by constantly staying busy with others? Maybe it's loneliness, fear, or unresolved pain. If you're not careful, this avoidance can spiral into a cycle of burnout and unhappiness. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Before you can help others, you need to take care of yourself. Picture this: you wouldn't offer someone a piece of chocolate if you hadn't enjoyed one yourself first. Right? Similarly, you can't pour from an empty cup. 4. People may perceive you as weak. It's ironic, isn't it? The more you help others, the more some people might see you as a pushover. When you don't set boundaries, others may start to view you as someone who can be easily manipulated. But here's the good news: the moment you start saying no, something shifts. People begin to respect you in ways they never did before. The Stoics teach us to practice self-discipline and set limits, showing others that we value our time and energy. Think about it. When was the last time you said no to something that didn't serve you? How did it feel? That one small word can transform how others see you and how you see yourself. 5. You'll attract people who only want to take. Have you ever noticed that when you're constantly giving, you seem to attract people who only take? It's as if your generosity becomes a magnet for opportunists, people who drain your energy without offering anything in return. The Stoics believed that like attracts like. When your energy is low, when you're exhausted from giving too much, you attract others who operate at the same frequency. On the flip side, when you prioritize your well-being and radiate positivity, you draw in people who uplift and inspire you. It's a simple yet powerful lesson. Protect your energy, give wisely, and surround yourself with those who truly value and appreciate you. 6. You risk becoming dependent on external validation. Here's a hard truth: the more you give, the more you might start to rely on others' approval to feel good about yourself. It's a slippery slope. Over time, this need for validation can turn into a form of dependency, trapping you in a cycle of overgiving and self-neglect. The Stoics remind us to seek fulfillment from within by practicing self-discipline and focusing on what truly matters. You can break free from the need for external validation and build a healthier relationship with yourself. 7. Kindness can breed suspicion. Finally, let's address an uncomfortable reality. Not everyone will appreciate your kindness. In fact, some people might even become suspicious of your motives. Why are they being so nice? They might wonder. It's a sad truth, but genuine kindness is rare in today's world. The Stoics teach us to stay true to our principles, regardless of how others perceive us. By living with integrity, you build a reputation that can withstand doubt and criticism. Looking ahead, as we've seen, being too kind without boundaries can lead to frustration, exhaustion, and even resentment. But don't worry, there's hope. In the next section, we'll explore how to protect yourself from being taken advantage of while still staying true to your generous nature. Are you ready to learn how to set boundaries and take back control of your kindness? Let's dive into it. Stay with me. You won't want to miss this. In our last conversation, we uncovered how being overly kind can sometimes lead to disappointment, exhaustion, and even resentment. But here's the good news: you don't have to let kindness become your weakness. With the right strategies, you can protect yourself while staying true to your generous nature. Let's dive into 4 powerful ways to stop others from taking advantage of you. Strategy 1. Listen to your feelings. They're trying to tell you something. Have you ever felt drained, frustrated, or even angry after helping someone? That's your inner compass trying to guide you. The Stoics emphasized the importance of self-awareness, of paying close attention to your emotions and understanding what they're telling you. Think of your feelings as a gentle nudge from your subconscious. If helping others leaves you feeling overwhelmed or used, it's time to reevaluate. Ask yourself, how does this make me feel? Am I giving too much? Helping others should feel uplifting, like walking on air. But if you're constantly exhausted or resentful, it's a sign that you've crossed your limits. Instead of ignoring these feelings, take a step back and assess how your generosity is affecting your mental and physical health. Imagine this. You're pouring water from a pitcher into everyone's glasses, but you never stop to refill it. Eventually, the pitcher runs dry. That's exactly what happens when you ignore your own needs. So, listen to your feelings. They're your guide to finding balance. Strategy 2. Embrace the power of no. Let's face it, saying no isn't easy. It feels uncomfortable, maybe even selfish, but the truth is, learning to say no is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. The Stoics taught us that self-control is key to a balanced life. Your time and energy are valuable resources, and it's your responsibility to use them wisely. Saying no when you're overwhelmed or when a request is unfair isn't just okay, it's necessary. Here's a tip. Practice saying no in front of a mirror. Look yourself in the eye and remind yourself that this simple word can protect your freedom and peace of mind. It might feel awkward at first, but with time, you'll find it liberating. Remember, saying no doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you someone who values their well-being. So, the next time someone asks for more than you can give, don't hesitate to use this magic word. Strategy 3. Create sacred time for yourself. When was the last time you truly prioritized yourself? The Stoics believed in the importance of self-discipline and self-respect. And one of the best ways to practice this is by carving out time just for you, whether it's exercising, painting, listening to music, or simply enjoying a cup of tea. Make time for activities that recharge your soul. Treat this time as sacred. Schedule it into your day or week, just like you would an important meeting. Here's the key. Protect this time fiercely. If someone asks for your help during your me time, don't hesitate to say no. Or, if you prefer a softer approach, offer to help at a different time, but be clear about your boundaries. Picture this. You're sitting by a window, sipping your favorite drink, and watching the world go by. This is your moment, a time to reconnect with yourself and recharge. Don't let anyone take it away from you. Strategy 4. Identify and distance yourself from energy vampires. We all know them. Those people who drain your energy with their constant complaints, negativity, and demands. The Stoics called for wisdom and self-discipline in relationships. And part of that wisdom is knowing when to step away Energy vampires thrive on your attention and generosity, but no matter how much you give, it's never enough. They'll overwhelm you with their problems, leaving you feeling exhausted and unappreciated. Here's the truth. You can't fix an energy vampire. Their issues run deeper than what you can solve, and trying to help them often does more harm than good to both of you. Instead, focus on relationships that uplift and inspire you. Surround yourself with people who add value to your life, not those who drain it. By doing so, you're practicing the Stoic principle of self-control and protecting your mental health. The art of balanced generosity, as the Stoics wisely taught. The key to a fulfilling life lies in balance. When it comes to kindness, this balance is crucial. Give too little, and you risk being seen as selfish. Give too much, and you risk losing yourself in the process. So, lean into the middle ground. Prioritize your needs while still being generous to others. And if you're ever in doubt, remember the magic word. No, it's not just a word. It's a boundary, a shield, and a declaration that your time and energy matter. Let's keep growing together. We've reached the end of this journey, but this is just the beginning of your path to balanced generosity and self-respect. I hope these strategies empower you to protect your kindness without compromising your well-being. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps others discover these life-changing insights. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more practical wisdom inspired by Stoicism. Finally, I'd love to hear from you. Which strategy will you try first? Or do you have your own tips for setting boundaries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thank you for watching, and remember, your kindness is a gift, but so is your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Protect them wisely. See you in the next video.